Midnight, the ancient clock tower of Ravenhall strikes 12. With each chime, the very ground seems to tremble, as if something deep below is stirring from a long slumber. Some names, they say, are forgotten for a reason. Deep beneath the town, in a hidden chamber lit by unnatural blue flames, the secret council gathers. The principal of Ravenhall Academy stands before them, his face pale. He tells them there was an incident. A boy named Rowan Ashborne. He showed impossible strength, impossible speed, a wave of intense heat, but there was no transformation. No sign of evolve. The chamber falls silent. An old counselor whispers, "Impossible." A hooded woman steps from the shadows, her voice shaking. "Say the family name again." The principal's throat is dry. "Ashborne." As he speaks the name, the torches flare wildly. Cracks spider web across the stone floor. Panic erupts. "No!" "They were sealed away," one counselor shouts, erased from the records. Another roars. Then a low, ancient voice cuts through the chaos, filled with a terror that chills the very air. If an Ashborne walks in Ravenhall again, then the treaty means nothing. Miles away, in Valencrest Palace, Lucien's parents stare at a massive, glowing map of their territories. Ancient symbols pulse with light, but one, long dormant, now burns a violet red. "They've confirmed it," his mother says, her eyes narrowed. His father lets out a slow breath. "The Ashbornes were never meant to return." His mother's voice is grim. "They don't transform like us. They don't need the moonlight." Her husband finishes her thought. "They are what happens when power chooses flesh, not blood." Meanwhile, Rowan Ashborne sleeps, but his dreams are a storm of fire and shadow. He stands in a black void, surrounded by unintelligible ancient whispers. Then one voice rises above the rest, clear and sharp. "You carry what we buried." Rowan's eyes snap open. He's in his dark room, but his body feels like it's on fire. Back in the council chamber, fear has turned to anger. "If the wolves find out," one begins. "They already know," another retorts. The eldest counselor strikes his staff against the floor, demanding silence. "We do nothing," he commands. Yet, the room erupts in protest. "If the Ashborne awakens fully," he continues, his voice silencing them all, "Ravenhall will not survive the fallout. Watch him. Do not provoke him." Across town, Alara stands at her window, a strange, deep ache settling in her chest as she stares out towards the forest. She whispers into the night, "Why does it feel like something terrible is coming?" Only the wind answers. The elder counselor steps into the full light of the torches. "For centuries," he says, his voice echoing with the weight of history, "we erase them from memory. But memory has a way of bleeding through." He looks at each member, his gaze heavy. Rowan Ashborne is not just an anomaly. The blue flames leap high, casting dancing shadows on the ancient stone. He is the beginning. In the darkness, Rowan stands alone, his eyes glowing with a faint inner fire. From a distant vantage point, Lucien watches the forest, sensing the shift in the air. Deep beneath their feet, the earth rumbles, a promise of what's to come. Some names were buried so the world could sleep, but now the world is waking up. Thanks for watching. If you want to see what happens next, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next episode.